JOESGE here, and in front of me we have the Galaxy Z Fold 6, and today we're going to just be doing a teardown of the unit. This is the first one that we got in here. As you can see, we got a crack there, and otherwise it's working good. A few light scratches on the screen, and the goal for today would be just to do a teardown of the unit. We'll go ahead and turn it off. Alright, and to start that, we'll go ahead and just pull out the SIM. This way we won't forget to do so in the future. You can just use any SIM card pusher or anything that will fit into there. We'll just pull that out and set it aside. Alright, and we'll start with the back here. So what we'll do is heat up back here to soften up the adhesive. We would use this plastic roller here, slicer, to get right in between and pull it off. And we will proceed from there based on what we see inside. And heat gun is set to about 170 degrees Celsius. Alright, just grab a suction cup here just to help pry it up, and I'll start from the center here. That'll help with just getting that glass up. Alright, we'll just apply some more heat. We'll go ahead and grab a 1.5 Phillips here, and we'll go ahead and start removing all the screws that we see. So we're going to disconnect the wireless charger here. Now we've got the battery disconnected here, as well as these cables. We'll completely disconnect these here. Let's go and screw this bottom board here. We're gonna screw the charger port here. We'll just grab a flathead and get this charger port out. Go ahead and remove the tape here. That's keeping the charger port in place. Also have the vibrator here. Again, I'll use a flathead for that. Now we got the side button, or power button. We'll actually go ahead and leave this in here, but if you wanted to remove it, we'd go ahead and, oh, I guess it's fully out now, but what you would want to do is you'd want to lift up this over here, this tape that's holding it down, feed the wire through a little bit just so that you have more space to work with as you pull open this. So when it's in here, sitting like this, pick up first this over here, loosen it up, pull this up, and then you'll be able to just move that right out. So we'll just keep this as one piece here. A few more connections here. And it looks like there's some more screws. We'll go ahead and just disconnect everything else on this board first. Alright, so screws we got right here, on the top right, as well as on the bottom. We'll disconnect this camera as well. This is the camera that faces inside the unit. Again, you don't want to force anything, just something's holding it tight. Just take a look and see what might be holding it down. Now we've got the cameras here in the back. We'll go ahead and remove those. So we don't want to put any smudges on the cameras, so make sure you don't touch the lenses. Here we have the main board. Now we have the battery here. Well, that's a first. Usually these come out fairly easily with just a little bit of pressure, constant pressure holding it up.
Hey, this is Joe from the Sauna. If this video brought you value, please support us by buying parts, tools, refurbished electronics, or sending your device in for repairs so we can keep offering you free repair tutorials. Back to the video.
So I do feel it's starting to give here, just some constant pressure. Put a little bit of isopropyl alcohol in there. Hopefully we'll get the adhesive to soften up a bit. There we go. Normally Simpson does a really good job with their batteries, and it's quite easy to pull out. But it looks like they made the pull tab here just a little bit thinner than their previous models. But there's the battery. So depending on how far we want to take this apart, we can also pull out these volume rockers as well as the antenna over here for cellular connections. If you want to do that, flathead, pop that right out. Yep, there you go. That'll be your buttons here. And they'll be all for this side over here. So next we'll go ahead and start removing the screen here. And due to that crack, it may shatter further. So that's why I put a film over the screen here. So if it shatters, nothing flies into my eyes, or yeah, it won't get too messy. But that may crack further as we move along. And we won't be taking apart the actual mechanism today, the folding mechanism, just all the main components. All right, so we'll do the same thing from this side, roughly 170 degrees Celsius. Heat up the top here, and we'll go in with this roller here to cut some adhesive along the edges of the screen, and we'll pull that right off. Alright, now I'll start with the opposite side of where the crack is. It won't shatter further. That doesn't seem much back cover over here. Might be worth it grabbing this metal pry tool just to get us started with it. It can fit between the metal housing of the screen a lot better than the plastic there. So this will probably get us started, and then we'll switch over to the plastic roller. There we go, so we have it up a little bit. And this front screen is pretty thin from what I remember from previous models, so the 6th is probably just as thin. Alright, now that we're in, I'll go ahead and just heat it up a little bit more. We'll make our way around. Just put a pick here just to keep the adhesive from making contact with the housing again, and then just adhering itself over time. You can also use this here to help get some more leverage up, so as the adhesive is being cut, the screen will be lifted. Because this glass is thin, just use enough heat, not too much heat that you would damage your display. In this case, this display is damaged, but still, and just take your time. It's better to go slowly than to crack your display. So now we're to the cracked area, so we're gonna try and just heat it up and slowly get underneath that cracked glass so it doesn't just shatter further. The clear film that I put over the screen will help with just keeping everything together. So in the cracked areas, I'll just go ahead with the metal pry tool again just to get underneath that glass. Alright, so when lifting up the screen, if you have the device facing towards you, you want to lift it up and push it more up due to the ribbon here I'll show you. So you got the ribbon here that connects to the back and up here, so you don't want to necessarily pull it off to the sides. So we did get a little bit of glass here shattered. I'll go ahead and remove that. First thing I'll do is go ahead and just disconnect here the screen. There's our shattered screen. Alright, similar to the other side, we'll just go ahead and start taking apart all these screws, disconnect the battery, then we'll disconnect everything else. Alright, let's lift up the shield. So this holds the speaker here, so all keeps in everything else in place. Disconnect that screw. Front board here. So this includes the SIM card, your camera, other components. So we'll go ahead and just disconnect that camera. Got the bottom speaker here. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and remove the battery. Here's the second battery, front side. It looks like we just have a few connections here for reception and whatnot. Just use a spudger. There we go, and that should be the end of the teardown there, other than the hinge mechanism here. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you guys love what we do, please support us. You guys can click on the links that we have on the end screen. You guys can buy our parts, sales, or service so we can continue to make great videos for you guys for many more years. Thank you.